everyone and welcome to my natural universe. My name is Peris Kimamo. To my new viewers and to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for your continued support. To my new viewers, welcome to the click. So previously I've not been posting in the past maybe 1 month. I've not been posting videos. I have 2 unedited videos because I have a problem with my software, my editing software. So I decided until I fix that software, I'm going to record a different video. So in these 2 videos, that one of them is an adventure video, the other one is just a hair video, but I used my phone to record. So apparently my phone is not compatible with the software. No, that doesn't make sense to you, but there's a problem. There's a certain dialog box that normally appears when I'm trying to transfer from my phone to my editing software. But I tried downloading the software, but the software is just misbehaving. Maybe it's a problem with my phone. No, maybe it's a problem with my laptop, or it's just tired. The software is just tired of the changes and all that. But anyway, once I fix that, I'm going to post those 2 videos. So in this video, as you can see from the title, it's the difference between transitioning and big chop. So those are the only 2 ways you can use to go natural. Most of the times people wonder, how am I supposed to go natural? Like, am I supposed to just purchase those products you use? No, you're not just supposed to purchase those products I use. There's more to that. It's not just the products, it's not just the regimen. You just have this. If you have those relaxed ends, and before going natural means that you have maybe some damaged hair. So if your hair is not too damaged, you can opt for transitioning. If your hair is so damaged, you can go for a big chop. Personally, I went for transitioning, though my hair was way too damaged, but I went for transitioning because I didn't want to go bald. Anyway, transitioning is a process whereby you trim your hair every maybe 1 month, especially every single month, and until you get rid of those damaged ends or the relaxed part of your hair. So mine took almost 8 months to a year, because I didn't really want to cut my hair. So for the big chop, you just cut all your hair and remain bald, or remain with like a few centimeters hair, maybe just a few centimeters or a few millimeters, depending on how much you've cut your hair. So that is a big chop. The transitioning part, you just cut your hair gradually, like after every 1 month. Personally, I used to do after every single month, but I used to cut a little hair, and then I would look whether my hair is it has those ends anymore. But it took me a year, almost a year. It didn't take me like an entire year, but it took me almost a year to get rid of those ends. But it was worth it. After that 1 year, it was just worth it. You can take 6 months depending on how much hair you're cutting. You can take 3 months depending on how much hair you're cutting. You can take as long as you can, but if you want to see the difference, just don't take too long to transition your hair, so that you can see the changes as soon as possible. For the big chop, for those people who opt for the big chop, maybe your hair is too damaged, just go for the big chop, because it's just going to work. Because if my hair is damaged to this extent, I'll just be wasting time trimming my hair, like trimming to that extent. At the end of the day, this is going to be a big chop. So that the option is yours. It just depends with how damaged your hair is, or whatever you opt for. You're patient enough, go for transitioning. No, I think both of them need patience, because the big chop, after you do the big chop, you have to wait for your hair to grow, to have a certain grip, so that you can do it. Like, I mean, for both of them, they just need patience. But the big chop, I guess it needs more patience, because staying bald for long, that's not for me. That is not for me. So the choice is yours. So the one you opt for, or the best. The one you don't opt for, someone is going to opt for that one. So Anyway, when you're transitioning, you have to deal with the damaged ends all the time, especially when you're having a puff. Like when you're trying to make a puff, we don't like when you're transitioning, the puff is so horrible, like it's super horrible, like it doesn't form, it's just hanging all over the place. It just doesn't look as cute because those damaged ends are just there, like they're just hanging there. We don't have that nice puff. When you're transitioning, we don't really have those nice puffs. I can attest to that. I have photos of myself looking like a sheep. But anyway, I got past that, and I'm glad that it worked. It worked well. I wish I took more photos because I never thought I could get to this extent. But I did. So I don't think I can talk much about the two because those are just the two ways you can go natural. Not just the products, we purchase. We need the products, we need a good hair regimen, and then we need either to do transitioning or a big chop so that you can have your hair entirely becoming natural. That is the only way you can do that. Get rid of those ends, because those ends are not going to be beneficial unless your hair is straight, because they make your hair look longer. Otherwise your hair is not healthy with those ends, and when you try to make that puff or that afro, it's just going to look like itaka too heavy. It's just going to be all over the place. So anyway, in the next video I'm going to compile my photos since before I went natural, when I was relaxing my hair, and then in the transitioning process, and then after that, how my hair turned out. I wish I took more photos because I feel like I just never thought I could get here. But anyway, I got here. I'm glad. So I'm going to be showing you my journey so that you can see it's possible. Like it's possible even when your hair length is like here. Like when your hair length is just like here. Not even here, like there, like your hair length is there. Mine is longer, so my hair length is just like this, or way small, way shorter. You can still make it. So anyway, for this hairstyle, it's just a high puff at the front and then some twist outs at the back. I had this twist for almost a month. And they served me well. They really served me well. So anyway, let's see you next time with that video, and I hope this video was beneficial because I always feel like people have questions between transitioning and big chop. No, actually they don't even know what's a big chop and transitioning. So I guess I have tried to explain enough the difference between transitioning and a big chop. You do it gradually. This one the other one you just big chop, you just cut your hair completely so that you can grow your hair afresh. This one you just maintain your length, but cut the ends as you grow your hair. So with the transitioning, make sure that you have a very good hair regimen so that your hair can grow. If it's not growing, then you will end up having a big chop. If your hair is not growing and you don't have a good hair regimen. So what's the point of transitioning, and at the end of the day you're going to have a big chop? So make sure you have a good hair regimen for both cases, because when you have a big chop and maybe you want to still grow your hair back, you need to have a better hair regimen than you had in your previous time, when you had longer and relaxed hair. So guys, I hope I made a difference. I hope I've made a point. I hope I've helped someone who is struggling with natural hair and they have no idea what they're supposed to do with the natural hair. I just hope I've helped someone, because that is the aim of this channel, helping people who are really trying to go natural, because going natural has become a norm. Let's embrace our crown. So enough said. See you next time for another interesting video. I hope you guys enjoyed every bit of it, because I enjoyed making this video. I always enjoy making these videos because it's just something that comes from within. Okay, so see you next time. Bye bye.